all the distinguished guests present the occasion, Shri Komraiya ji, Chairman DPS, Shri Bhimsen ji, Vice Chairman, Director Mrs. Pallavi ji, Academic Director Mrs. T. Sudha ji, Principal of the school Mrs. Sunita Rao ji, all the distinguished guests, dear students, especially teachers, parents, good morning all. First of all, I thank management of the school for inviting me for this occasion. I really feel privileged and honored to be part of this ceremony and feel it is a great occasion for the school as well as for the students who have been elected. First of all, I will like to thank Principal Ma'am for saying good words about me, and I feel that maybe I am doing whatever is to be done by me, and I'll continue to do it. Uh, I congratulate all the newly elected Student Council of DPS. We have heard from Madam Sunita ji that it has been a very elaborate process, and it was very transparent process. Maybe we are preparing some of the students to go for further elections to become public representatives in future, state elections or maybe national elections. One thing all of us know that this pandemic has taught us several lessons. So first of all, it tells us about our health. So I always feel that health for everyone is very, very important. Everybody needs to be healthy, and everybody needs to invest some time and energy to remain healthy. Remaining healthy means not only physically healthy, mentally healthy also. You have seen during pandemic for last 1.5 years, whole world is shaken with a big crisis. But some new norms have come up, and everybody is talking about SMS. SMS means three very important things which one has to follow in their life. One is wearing the mask. First is sanitization. Second is M, mask. Then third is social distance. So we always talk about SMS on our phones, but this another word of SMS has come. That is sanitization, mask, and social distance. So this is another norm. Let me uh, share with all people who are present here, children as well as older ones, that this is the new norm which is going to stay with us in our life in future. Pandemic is not going to close very shortly, and we do not know how long it will go on. People are talking about third phase. Once third phase comes, people may talk about next phases also. We wish that we do not have third phase, but still we have to be prepared for that. It's very, very important. This is one of the very important things everybody has to learn. And then keep oneself healthy. So everybody has to invest some time for their health, whether it is good food, healthy food, nutritious food, or it is physical exercise, or some yoga, pranayam to keep oneself physically healthy and mentally healthy. These are some of the norms which have come up, and we have to abide by it. And it has brought off lot of pain to us, but it has given us new opportunities. Now you see, uh, nobody thought maybe in 2019 that we'll have virtual investiture ceremony. Maybe nobody expected it. Yes, but life has to go on. We cannot stop our life. Nobody expected that there will be classes online, and students will attend from their home, sitting in their bedroom or whatever. I don't want to say anything about it. But yes, life has to move on, and new norms have come up. We really do not know when schools will open, but we hope that it will open very soon. And this has also taught us another thing, to be optimist and to be uh, 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 ready for any eventuality. So I hope that we have learned these lessons and we follow the new norms and go ahead in our life. Then now today, uh, the entire ceremony, investiture ceremony, is for honoring all the leaders, new leaders, which have been elected in the school. I like to say only two things about leadership. One important thing for any leader is, first he has to be follower. So if one is not a good follower, he cannot be a good leader. He may say that he is a good leader, but society will not recognize him. I give you a small example that a member of parliament or a member of legislative assembly, he is regarded as a leader. But first he has to follow the constitution. He has to follow the norms of the society. If he does not follow, then what happens is he is not regarded as a good leader. Second thing, this leadership comes with lot of responsibility. So if we are responsible and we have taken this job, then we'll be doing justice to it. If we think that leadership is just for posing ourselves before others, I feel we will be failing in our duties to do it. So I feel that all the student leaders who have been elected, they should understand that leadership comes with lot of responsibility, and they should go ahead with their responsibility. Next thing about leadership, I feel, is making the difference in the life of others. So if you are able to make difference in the life of others in a positive manner, then yes, you will be regarded as successful leader. So I wish all of you a very best in your life, being elected as student leaders. I also wish that in next phase of your life, you are elected as uh, leaders at various levels in the social hierarchy and national hierarchy. And definitely, I feel that we are in need of good leaders. And if some leaders are there with good values, it will add to the society. So I wish you once again all the best. Another thing I would like to share with all the students is that we have to study to gain the knowledge. Many people feel that passing the exams is good enough. Passing the exams with some marks, maybe some distinctions and all that is good enough. I personally believe that passing the exams is one thing, but gaining the knowledge is very, very important. These are exams which are very limited, maybe midterm, maybe pre-board, board exams. But in our life, every day we'll have some exams. So we have to prepare ourselves for exams in our life. So if we do not have knowledge, we'll not be able to fly. The knowledge is very, very important. Your knowledge about the subject, knowledge about the society, communication skills, leadership skills, and lot of other things. So lot of things you have to learn and go ahead in your life. Just 1 second. Sorry, I'm extremely sorry because now I have to do multitasking also. Generally, 10 o'clock, we have a statewide conference. We're attending parallelly. Excuse me for this. What I was trying to say, you have to prepare yourself for exams which are going to be there in life in future, and we have to be prepared for that. For that, we have to gain a lot of knowledge. We have to prepare ourselves. Most important thing in this is maintaining your health. Uh, in childhood, our teachers told us if your degrees are lost, if money is lost, nothing is lost. But if your health is lost, everything is lost. So that is what our teachers used to say. And I personally believe it is true that if you are healthy physically and mentally, you will be able to do lots of things. If you are not healthy, then yes, whatever money you earn, it will go waste. Whatever education certificates you have, it will not be of much use. So this is very, very important that we prepare for ourselves for future exams by gaining knowledge, by improving our communication skills, by being good citizens. So that is very, very important for all of us. And I wish that all the students of DPS, their schools, they inculcate these habits and turn out to be good citizens, to take up all the exams in the future. Another important thing I always say that excellence is very, very important in our life. And whatever we do, we should do with passion. So if we are doing a just a thing like a duty, okay, we'll be able to do it, but the excellence would not be there. I give very, very small examples. So suppose take the example of a person who does the cleanliness in your house or in a hospital or in an office. Suppose he is not doing, he or her, not doing the job with a passion. What will they do? They will take out the broom, just move in the room, and this kachra will be in some corners. Room will not be clean. And if it is a hospital, then what will happen? It will give lot of germs, and then whosoever comes to hospital, they may get infected. So ultimately, they have done the job. People may feel that yes, job is done. She has come, he has come, he or she has come and cleaned the things, but job is not done. Similarly, for a doctor, suppose he treats patients with passion. He devotes a lot of time. He understands the pain and sufferings of the uh, uh, patient. Then he will be able to understand how the person is to be treated and what is the best treatment for him or her. But if he does it just for his fee and for formality, what will happen? A patient may suffer more than what he is suffering. Similar thing is for any profession, whether it is teacher, whether it is for engineer, for anybody, for an architect, anything you take. I have given you very few examples, only two examples. So just to carry the message that whatever we do in our life, let us do with passion. I give you a very small example what we have done in our department, just for the passion, I would say. And second thing, what we have done is for giving back to the society, whatever we have got from the society. So I would like to tell some small initiatives which we have done in police department. If I don't share it with you, maybe I will be failing in my official duty also because a big audience is there today. And future leaders of this, future citizens of this state, and future citizens of this country, future leaders of this country are here with me. In traffic department, we have brought about small changes which have made lot of difference in the service delivery. You see, I don't know how many people have noticed, we have brought about citizen-friendly, evidence-based challan system, enforcement system. What do I mean by citizen-friendly and evidence-based and scientific way of doing the enforcement? We do the enforcement to improve the road safety, improve the mobility on the roads, and uh, to have the satisfaction of the citizens. Of course, this all is, there are several factors responsible for this. One of the important factor is infrastructure. Then enforcement is very important. What we have done in this is, we have brought about contactless enforcement system. If all the people who are maybe staying in the city for more than 10 years, they would understand that earlier traffic police used to stop a lot of commuters on the road.
Kindly unmute yourself, sir. Please unmute yourself. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So I hope it was.
No, it was a very, very brief. Only 2 words we missed.
So I was trying to tell that this in traffic department we thought about evidence-based, citizen-friendly, and contactless enforcement system. So what does it mean? Earlier, maybe who are the people who are there in Hyderabad for more than 10 years, they would understand that when they used to move on the road, they would be stopped by the police officer several times. Even I remember when I was there in the city. So from going from my residence to office, there used to be at least 4 or 5 checkpoints where our people used to stop. And somebody is going to office, somebody is going to school, somebody is going to home, somebody is going to hospital. So that critical minutes were very, 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 very important. And we thought that we should introduce something which is contactless, where we don't have to stop the people. We don't have to directly interact. And when there is interaction, there can be positive interaction, there can be negative interaction. There used to be a lot of arguments. But now you see, in last 6 years, you will rarely find anybody stopping you, especially during peak hours when you have to go to schools, you have to go to, person has to go to schools, colleges, or hospitals, or offices, or residences. Then hardly you will find, and rarely you will find. We have introduced scientific evidence-based system where we have put lot of gadgets on the streets. You must have seen lots of cameras coming up, lots of sensors which have come up, lots of practices which are happening. And then we collect the evidence where people have violated. Tell you, there used to be several incidents when people have violated the red signal. So what would happen? There will be argument. The commuter will say, no, no, I have not violated. I was well within my limits. But now here we show him the evidence, video evidence, that how he has crossed the stop line. And when we send the challan, it is with evidence, with a photograph, and anybody can check. So it has brought about a tremendous change. So one is it is citizen friendly. Then second is it is evidence based. Then third is it is non-contact. We are not contacting anyone. We are not stopping anyone. Then next thing what we have done is we have made it cashless. You must have seen in the state for last 5-6 years, nobody collects money on the street. No policeman is expected to collect any cash on the street. Have you noticed or not noticed?
Yes,
One
sir.
or two I would like to know.
Yes, sir.
So you will find nobody collects money.
Yes, sir.
Nobody collects money. So why this has happened? We feel that if 100 rupees somebody is collecting on the street, even if it's a legal fee, when 100 people cross that place, they would feel that it is illegal money. it may be a bribe. So it serves many purposes. One is the policeman is not supposed to collect money, so money should not be there in his pocket. When he goes to the street for any work, he has to disclose what money is there in his pocket. So if somebody senior officer tries to check, so he can always ask him what is the money you have in your pocket. So 100 people who used to feel that out of 100, 50 people used to feel that it is a bribe. Now they do not have opportunity to see anybody collecting any money. This has brought about lot of accountability, lot of transparency, and lot of I would say respect in the mind of citizens, lot of confidence in the mind of citizens. Why I am telling all these things to you is, unless I tell you, you may not notice it. But today, because I have told you, you may notice all these things. Now here we are putting a responsibility to citizen also, that now we have done so much for it. You also need to pay for it. Whenever you violate and you have e-challan, you can check in your system. You have to pay. So if they don't pay, what will happen? Then there will be repercussions of that. Maybe our people will have to stop some people. They will have to check them whether any challans are pending. Maybe our people will get some summons from the courts. They will issue some warrants from the court, and then they will have to pay. So it comes with responsibility. So what I am trying to say is that some small steps, and I can tell you, we have not invested any huge amount for doing all these things. It has come up. It has been our commitment to the citizens. It has been our uh, respect for the citizens. We want to have trust of the citizens, and we want to service the people with all good things. And I was telling you that this whatever enforcement we do to improve the mobility on the roads. We do it for the safety of the people. And I can tell you whatever enforcement we do safety related enforcement. And I can share with you with lot of pride that in Hyderabad city, the number of deaths on city roads has come down by 50%. In the year 2014 and 13, we used to have nearly 450 plus deaths on city roads. Today, it is less than 250. So I can tell you, I can promise you that as a department, we are trying to do our best, and we are trying to bring lot of accountability and lot of transparency, and we want to have the friendly policing. You must have heard, you must have read the newspapers. This is the concept we have introduced. But friendly policing does not mean that we are friendly to the crime criminals. We are not friendly to them. I must assure you, but we are trying to be friendly with all the citizens who are law-abiding. These are some of the things I said that now I would also say Mr. Komraya, chairman of the school, he has given back to the society. Uh, so many schools, so many institutions he has built, Palvi chain of schools, and he has this three DPS. He runs three DPS. Some people may feel that yes, they collect lot of fees, but please think over it. It is not like that. If he does not collect the fee, then he cannot run so many schools. So that is his, I would say, challenge for him. So if he wants to serve more people, he wants to bring a lot of uh, excellence in the education. So he has to invest. And now, like such challenges have come, so therefore he has to come up to the occasion. In fact, I was talking to one of the person who runs a prestigious school in Hyderabad. So he was telling, sir, first time in my life, I have taken loans to run this school. This is what he has shared. He had been very honest to me. First time in his life, those students and the parents may feel that they are paying the fee. There are no schools. Classes are only online. But the situation for them is that he had to take loans for this, for running this school. So this is all part of life. So what I'm trying to say that all these dear students, I don't want to take much of your time, and I'm not a very good speaker. I'm not. I've never participated in good competition in the school, but I always believe in giving away to the society and whatever. And I can tell you till my uh, MPhil, because I have done from JNU. You all know Jawaharlal Nehru University is a prestigious university. We used to pay 20 rupees fee, 10 rupees for the hostel, 10 rupees for the academic period per month. So in a year, we used to pay 240 rupees as the fee in a year for hostel as well as classes. So I have studied from that school. So, and in schools, teachers always, management always used to not collect our fee. They always used to give us some scholarship also. So I can promise you that whatever today I am because of the public money. And maximum fee I have paid is for my PhD in JNTU because there was no other option. And I was in a position to pay, and I was able to afford it. So I paid for it. And my whatever fee I have paid for PhD, maybe I was able to afford. So person who is able to afford should pay for it. That is what I feel. So let us all work for betterment of the society. I request all the students here that keep your goals and always think of excellence. Excellence only will be coming to you if you do with passion. And if you really work hard, you work for knowledge, not for passing the exam. Definitely, you will be able to take exams of your life in a better way. I sometimes share uh, like one incident which happened with me when we were studying in JNU. One of my stud, one of we were preparing together for UPSC. One of our friend was studying world history for the exam. We said world history is not in syllabus. तो से अरे तुम लोग सब सिलेबस के लिए पढ़ते हो, हम तो नॉलेज के लिए पढ़ते हैं. So I always appreciate and I always remember these words of my friend. He is now principal of a college in Delhi University. So I always remember his words that तुम लोग तो सब सिलेबस के लिए पढ़ते हो, हम तो नॉलेज के लिए पढ़ते हैं. So you have to read beyond your syllabus also and gain the knowledge. And very important thing is we should first be good citizens of this society. And I have no doubt that the kind of uh, knowledge which is being imparted by DPS, kind of values which are being imparted, the sports culture, other activities which is happening in the school, lot of achievements are there for the school. And in fact, I must appreciate all the members of management as well as principal and all the faculty members for imparting it so well and making all the students very, very confident. I can see the confidence of students with how Tanvi and Ansh are conducting the entire ceremony, and they are so confident and they are able to impress everyone. And I feel that all the students must learn from them also how to present themselves, how to conduct the entire event so well. And I will not take much of your time and I wish all the best to all of you. And I must compliment the efforts of the management and all the teachers and all the supporting staff of the school for doing very well. And contribution of teachers can never be forgotten. I always say whatever today we are, all because of our teachers. And I must tell you that personally, we are in touch with most of our teachers, even today also. Whenever they uh, whenever they come to Hyderabad, or whenever we go to our places, it is a, I would say, celebration. Really enjoy their company, and we are always in touch. I wish all of you also remain in touch. And whatever today we are because of the teachings of our parents and our teachers and our friends. So I will not take much of your time again. I thank the management for inviting me for this occasion, and I congratulate once again all the new leaders of DPS and new leaders of the country. And I wish all the best to each and everyone who is present here. Thank you.